So I'm going to be sharing some of my summer favorites, some of the products that I have been enjoying for the past couple of months. I've got a skincare brand I'm really excited about, as well as some makeup products, some hair, some lifestyle stuff. Let's just go ahead and get into it. The first product I'm going to be talking about is a skincare brand. Now, they are also the sponsor of this video, who is Bl'eau, but I am mostly excited about one of the products that I was, not gonna lie, kind of hesitant about, but fell in love the more that I tried it. First things first, I've heard of this brand before. I've seen other people talk about it on their YouTube videos, as well as this product specifically and the rest of the line or the different varieties that they have of this product. I realize at this point you guys are like, what the heck are you talking about? I'm talking about their mask. Now, specifically the Bl'eau Glacial Oceanic Clay Mask. I am hesitant when it comes to clay masks because I have dry, sensitive skin, so a lot of times clay masks tend to dry me out. I was pleasantly surprised by this clay mask because it doesn't dry out my skin. It actually leaves my skin feeling more hydrated and moisturized. Now, the hero ingredient in this product is the Canadian Glacial Oceanic Clay, which is essentially like a very fine sea salt. It's gonna help reduce sebum. It's gonna help tighten up those pores because it really detoxifies the skin, making your pores less visible. It's also going to add hydration and moisture back into the skin, and overall helps with the regeneration of damaged skin. Now, I personally have been suffering from breakouts on my chin recently. It's been really annoying because I've been getting those like deep under the skin pimples, and they've been leaving marks on my chin. So I've got a couple marks on my chin, and what I was doing was using this product on my skin right here in my chin area specifically, and I noticed a massive difference in the pigmentation on my chin area, as well as just the length of time that the pimples lasted on my skin. How I use this product is I just give it a quick stir because that sea salt is very fine, so I just mix it up to get everything nice and incorporated. I apply a layer to my skin, just leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes, and when it's not super dry on my skin, it's like you could tap it and not a lot of product comes off, I go ahead and rinse it off. Sometimes I use like a warm towel to kind of wipe it off to give my skin a little slight exfoliation. Other times I just like hop in the shower and rinse it off while I'm in there. And like I said, this leaves my skin feeling super supple. I tried to like squinch my skin after using it to show you guys that my skin was actually hydrated. Cause you know when you use like a clay mask that's over drying, it leaves your skin feeling really tight and almost itchy, and you can almost see the like dryness in your skin. So hopefully that kind of visually demonstrates, because I know you can't reach to the camera and feel my skin yourself, but if you could, you'd be impressed by how soft my skin felt. Since I enjoyed this so much, I have been testing out some of the rest of their hydration collection. As part of that, we have the Glacial Mineral Toner, which, by the way, this line features a lot of sea minerals in this, so this has been nice, lightweight, and fast absorbing. We have the Hydrating Glacial Moisturizing Emulsion, which also features that Canadian Oceanic Glacial Clay, as well as coconut oil and jojoba oil. And then last but not least, as part of this line, we have the Bl'eau Hydrating Glacial Moisturizing Cream. This definitely gives my skin like a nice bounce, and I really love the texture of it. Overall, like I said, I was kind of dying to try that because I saw it a lot of places. They did give me a discount code to share with you guys, which is Morgan10, which I'll put right here, as well as in the description box below. Now let's go ahead and move on to some makeup favorites, which I have been hitting a lot of makeup wins in the summer months. I've been testing out a lot of different brands and products. Now these are from the VDL Pantone line. They come out with a new Pantone edition collection every single year. We have the Lumilayer Illuminating. Now, if you're not familiar with the Lumilayer, it's one of VDL's most popular products. They've got different shades and undertones when it comes to that Lumilayer, and this one is so nice because it is obviously yellow based, so for my skin tone, it works so nicely. Now there is like a hint of like an almost magenta type of undertone, but it just gives your skin kind of that glowy, effortless, but bright look. It's not only lightweight, but it blends flawlessly into the skin, and it works so well under makeup. And you guys know me, I have a lot of layers on my face. So between like my skincare, then my sunscreen, then any base products and foundation, powders, anything that I'm gonna apply on top, I have to find lightweight products that make a difference visually in my skin if I'm gonna use them. So this has been one of those products I've absolutely been loving for summertime. Now on top of that, we have the Expert Color Cheek Lighter. I love a beautiful highlight. I'm gonna be a frosty girl probably for the rest of my life. I don't care if it's in trend or not, I love a good highlight on the tip of my nose, the top of my cheeks. I have to find something that is very finely milled because I'm not into that chunky, glittery type of look. I think it looks good on some other people, but I just feel like it makes my skin look like it emphasizes pores on my skin, and I just like my skin to look like it has a sheen. So this has been absolutely beautiful and perfect. Again, I'm so excited that this is like a yellow toned collection because of my skin tone. It's perfection. I am obsessed with these Laura Mercier Caviar Stick Eye Colors. Now they did come out with some new shades, which I have here. But boy, do I love these. These just give your eyes a beautiful base. I always apply something on top of these, and these just, they make your eyeshadows pop. They give your eyeshadow something to adhere to. The colors of these are gorgeous. They don't crease on my eyes. I shared how much I love these on one of my live streams like a year ago, I want to say. And like I said, since they've introduced new colors, I have reaffirmed my affection for these. And I feel like I use these day to day, like almost every day I'm reaching for one of these. Now among all of the shades that they have, a couple of my favorite shades, I love Nude Rose, as well as this guy here, which is Metallic Taupe. If you're looking for two colors that are gonna look perfect on every skin tone and pretty much every eye look, those are the two that I would recommend checking out. The Cleo Pro Palettes, I love these because not only are they such good quality, but they're actually pigmented for Korean eyeshadows. And I get it, it's still a nice wash of color, tends to be the look when it comes to Korean beauty, but I like my eye looks to look pigmented, and these are beautiful. Now, not only do I love the quality and the pigmentation of these eyeshadows, they blend really nicely, but I love the shade families that they go for. Not only do I love the shimmer colors, but the mattes in these perform beautifully. And a lot of times, again, when it comes to just eyeshadows in general, but especially Korean beauty, I still like a pigmented matte, and I know those are harder to formulate. The matte colors in these are wonderful, and these have a nice collection of all that. If you're curious about checking these out, I love all of them. I think they're all amazing. They're pretty affordably priced and definitely a win. Another cheek color I've been loving for summer, because again, it just gives you that effortless, like it girl type of look, is this Heimish Glow Cheek in Antique Berry. Now they do have a couple different shades of this, but why I like this again, because it has a little bit of a goldy undertone to it, and I literally just smash this onto my cheek and just blend it everywhere, and it gives you that like sunburned effect that like everyone's super into, where it literally just looks like you spend a little bit too much time in the sun in a very precise manner. Then this is definitely the blush to go for. I picked this up on a whim. I was like, okay, it looks pretty. The images online don't do this blush shade justice. I have so many blushes, and this summer I have just been reaching for this. I'm a creature of habit. When I like something, I really like something. Now this next product's definitely an oldie but a goodie, because I have been recommending this powder for the longest time. So not only do I love this because it sets my foundation and concealer without leaving like a cakey mess and a dry, patchy mess, but I have been having the most frustrating experience with my eyes recently, and I've been getting these like dry patches right here in the crease of my eyes, basically where my fine lines start, so it makes it look 10 times worse. And one of you beautiful, very intelligent people pointed out to me that it's because when I sleep, my eyes tear up. So it's kind of the tears settling in that area, which your tears have a lot of salt in it, so it dries out the area. Makes so much sense because I have very, very dry eyes, just like I have very, very dry skin. So it sounds a little counterintuitive, but when I sleep, my eyes get watery all of a sudden. This is where this baby comes back in. I apply my concealer, get it as smooth as I possibly can. I then take a flat paddled foundation brush, pick up a little bit of this product, and I try to stretch my eye as much as possible, and then I literally just pat the powder on. And that just kind of seals it in so that concealer won't move, and it kind of almost like fills in the flakiness of the fine lines. I don't know, it works its magic. And I, again, in the B-roll, tried to like squinch my eyes so you could see the before and after difference and how the powder minimizes the look of those fine lines. And again, since it's hydrating, it doesn't dry out that area. Oldie but goodie. My last favorite is kind of a lifestyle favorite, and it is something that I feature on my second channel, which is like my lifestyle booktube storytelling channel. and that is my plethora of anxiety books. Now, I am going to point you guys to a video I uploaded about a month ago, I think, but I feel like it's definitely made a difference in my lifestyle. I go much more into detail about this in that video, but I suffer from anxiety like many of us. I've had it since I was a kid. It's really hard for me to deal with. And so I went on this like boot camp style thing with myself where I read 7 different popular self-help books surrounding anxiety. All of these had different approaches, and some of them were more about like the mental science behind anxiety, and some of them are more about like technical approaches you can take or methods you could practice on day-to-day basis. Boy, do I feel like I have more tools to deal with it. And so if you guys have been dealing with that, or you're just looking for like me talking about this type of topic, definitely check out that video. Like I said, I just Googled popular self-help books with anxiety, and those are the books that came up. I decided to read them and share my in-depth thoughts about this. Definitely something that has made a difference that I want to share in my summer favorites. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video, some of the favorites that I've really been enjoying for the summertime. Any of the products that I mentioned in this video, as well as the discount code for Bl'eau, I'm going to put in the description box below for you guys to check out. And I would also like to hear what were your guys' summer favorites. Is there anything that I should be checking out or watching out for? Anyways guys, I hope you're happy and healthy, and don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!